All right, everybody. What it do? What it do? It's your boy Big CB, man. Back again with another episode of Let's Talk Cars with CB. I appreciate the love you guys gave. I appreciate the comments, all the email submits, all the DMs. I actually got quite a few cars. I got a lot of duplicate cars too. I'm not gonna try to be long-winded here in the beginning. If you want to be on here, if you want me to, I don't want to say judge, but give commentary on what I think about your car or show love, make sure you DM me on Instagram at @aDaywithCALIBOY. Um, you can email me if you're not on Instagram, caliboyscars@yahoo.com. Make sure you send those over. Try to tell me a little bit about your situation and whatnot. I know some people they just send pictures and I don't know what's going on. Some people have been very vocal. I appreciate you guys' feedback and stories, man. Again, make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Let's get into this. All right, let me make sure I screen record real quick. First person of the day, y'all ready? Check him out. I know that he built this one for his daughter. I don't remember the age. I'm sorry, I'll probably add it in here somewhere. But this truck was built for his daughter. OBS. I can't remember what the S is for. I think it's like original body or something like that. But this is pretty clean. Like he's got the intros on there. It looked like it was fully done. Possible frame. I see brakes and so forth. I did read that he sold this car and he wants it back. So I know the feeling of that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Hopefully you are able to get it back, but if not, man, you can always build another one better, right? I like what you did with the centerpiece. You cut the whole piece out, so the back window's gone. I don't know if you guys can actually see this here in the picture. It's just pretty much you can just wave your hand all the way through it. It's an open cab. Looks like we did the magenta with the purple. Bag down. Use at a truck show. Super clean, man. Super clean. Let me see if I got a picture of the daughter in here. Ah, dude, look at little mamas, right? Little mamas, right? I assume and I believe he said that it's for this girl in this picture, but look at little mamas, man. I love the fact that you guys put a switch box in an old Nintendo game system. Remember those days when we used to just have fun, just try to be creative and try to be the first person with it? My man has a full-on Nintendo box in this truck, man. Got a little mama sitting in the corner. That's a corner dump right there. But that's what's up, man. What y'all rate this, man? 1 through 10. Let's drop a comment, man. Let's show some love. We got the pinstriping and so forth on there. I'm trying to read the plaque. Houston Riders, if that's right. It looks like an E towards the end, but I believe that's Houston Riders, and I'm going to assume it's Houston because I see a swanger in the background and a Texas plate. So that's what's up, man. I've been getting a lot of love from Texas, man. I want to say that I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for messing with me, man. I appreciate any of you who mess with me, man, because I know I'm different. I like different things. I like creativity. Show me what you can do. I don't want to just keep looking at what everybody else can do. What can you do, right? Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so this one, my man said he basically just wants to hear my opinion on this one. Want to know what I would do with it. Would I restore it? Patina lowrider, big rim, um, static suspension, air juice. Okay. So right here, what we got, y'all, is a '63 hardtop Impala. You want to know what I think? I'm gonna give you a couple different options on this one, man. Check it out. One is already patina. So now you got to determine, do you want to go all out, do body work and paint, frame off, sit in paint shops for years? Do you want to do all that, or do you want to just hit the road, make some noise, fix it up as you go, right? This is how I would do it. I would leave it patina. I know there's a lot of you who can't stand patina. Patina has been around for years. People love patina cars. It's a huge market. Well, maybe I don't want to say huge. It is a huge market. It's just a lot of y'all don't know about it. I've been knowing about it for years. I've always wanted a patina bug, but let's get back into it. Hold on, my screen is doing something funky here. This is what I would do. I would bag it, or 2 pumps, 4 batteries. I would even leave it on those hubcaps. I wouldn't even worry about getting wheels. I would leave it on those hubcaps, maybe get a skirt. You can scuff up a skirt and spray paint it with air can. I did it on Raggedy Box if you go back to those old videos. I made it patina myself. I would do the interior nice. I would do the motor nice, make it reliable. I wouldn't even do nothing crazy. I would just do a 350. You know, just a real good strong 350. Or if you know for sure in the future you're gonna want to redo it, go ahead and slap an LS in there now. It can just be bone stock, just as long as it's an LS. I would put that in there. I would get all the missing pieces, you know, all the headlights, all the bumper trim. Um, I would maybe do. I would maybe do uh, the bumper guard in front, which I know is getting kind of costly these days. I would maybe do spotlights. You know, maybe kind of have it like a retro lowrider style look. Or if you don't want to go that route, I would just bag it that way. I would either leave a patina, bag it, and maybe do some billets. Definitely stagger. Get a nice back lip, 20 or 22. Late Impalas laid down look really good on bigger wheels to me. I know Southern California just can't stand it, but bagged or two pump four battery Impala laid out on some 20s, 22s, or 20 in front, 22 in the back would look phenomenal in this one. I love it. I would definitely grab it. Impala prices is probably going to remain where they are, or they're going to keep going up. I know right now the economy is a little funny, so prices have been going down a little bit on them. You can get a really nice Impala these days for a really low price. So I don't know, man. Definitely hang on to it. I wouldn't go all out. I would save your coin. In the many years I've been doing this, man, I mean, you can make noise, man. Just being happy with this laid out and just driving around. I promise you, somebody's gonna say, "Hey, you want to sell that?" Trust me. The internet doesn't show love, but this is a safe place. Again, we're not looking for negative comments or anything crazy. You will get blocked. What would you guys do with this 63? And what would you rate this if you've seen this on the trailer right now? Everything's going to be a 10 for me, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate y'all sending me this stuff. I love it, man. I would just keep it simple. Patina, 350, bags. Bags are they're just more reliable to me. They make noise. People can't stand it. I get it. But, you know what I mean? Now I'm going to sit and charge batteries and all that good stuff. That's what I would do to it, man. Drop a comment and let me know what y'all would do to it, man. All right, we actually have another 63 here. Sorry, he wants to know if people saw this car when it was in its prime. If I read that right, let me see. Yeah, so if any of you guys ever saw this car while it was in its prime, I guess drop a comment or whatnot. It is a very retro throwback Impala. And to tell you the truth, I don't know what the status of it is right now. I would leave it because this car has history. It's telling a story the way it is. It's faded. It looks like it was definitely a 80s style Impala. See if there's any more pictures real quick. Got the Grim Reaper on the back there. Yeah, it's super old school. I wouldn't even touch up the pieces. It looks like it has like a piece or two that might need to be touched up, but oh yeah. What is that? Wine? Poured into a wine glass. This is super old school, man. I love it. Oh, see? Look at that interior. I don't know the proper name for it, but is it button tuck interior? I used to always hear my dad say button tuck, so I don't know if that's correct, but I like that. I would leave it just like that. I would actually leave it faded. Bro, I would just make sure the engine is running good. Maybe get some of those old Krager Keystone five spoke wheels, or even some true spokes, true to that era, and roll it as is. I would get a chain steering wheel for it. That looks like a Camaro steering wheel. I'm sure it's just something you threw on there real quick, but I would leave it like that. I wouldn't redo it, man. It costs an arm and a leg to do cars right now. It does. It kind of sucks because it takes the fun out of it, and then you gotta wait and you gotta wait, and it's like you don't get to feel what you built until way later on down the road, man. Just roll it like that, bro. Look at that. Oh, backseat. I thought it was a trunk. I love it. I love that old style. I would just finish the bottom. I would maybe even add some glass to it. Remember that era? Since it's that era, I would add some glass to it, bro, and leave it like that. Or if you really want to get trick, I would put my pumps right there at the bottom. Put the pumps inside, leave the batteries in the trunk. Bunch of glass. No fiberglasses because that's not that era. So it would have to be like buried within like the material somehow. You know how they used to do back in the day. Maybe put some plexiglass over it But I like this, man. I don't know what the current status of it is. Hopefully it's still like this. Excuse me. I wouldn't redo this, man. I would just shine it up with what's left. Get the motor running good if it's not already. Get the proper wheels and call this a day. What would y'all rate this? What would you do with this, man? Let me see if there's any more pictures. No. What would you guys do with this? I like this. Just leave it as it is, bro. You trust me, you'll still make noise, man. You'll be happy. You save some bread. Go buy some property and some land, man. For real. See what we got next. Oh, okay. So I got a weak spot for these. Check out my man's dually right here, man. I got a weak spot for Ford dualies. For most people who don't know, I'm a Ford guy. I have no problem with Fords. Everybody seems like they can't stand them. Fords have gotten me far. They've taken me state to state. They've got me across the states. I do a lot with a Ford, man. What I like about them is most people don't want to steal nothing from it because there's really nothing usable that these guys want. They want LSs and so forth, and that comes out of a Chevy. But check out my man's dually. I want to say you messaged me before, and if this story is incorrect, I'll come back later and change it. But my understanding is that this is Birdman's old dually. Somebody drop a comment, or I'm sure I'll hear from you. I believe you told me this was Birdman's old dually. If not, somebody else has a dually that looks just like this that told me that it was Birdman's old dually. But this is clean, man. I don't know. I doubt it's a 7.3. I think 7.3 was the year before. So this is probably a 6.0 liter. But it's clean, man. Upgraded headlights. Upgraded the grill. 2 black stripes, man. Got it looking kind of racy, but beefy at the same time. It's just lowered because lifting these things costs an arm and a leg, man. So if I ever do another one, I'm probably going to do it just like this, man, just to save a few coins because this is crazy. I love it. I love me a Ford. I love just the squareness of them. This one, he kept the back fenders original. I know a lot of people change it to the year after where it's kind of bubbly and round. I'm actually not even used to even seeing them like this anymore. I'm so used to seeing the upgraded bed that it actually stands out. It looks like you actually flared it and had it beefed up to accommodate the wheels. Or if you got it like that again, I don't know if this is Birdman's old one, but this is nice, bro. Y'all drop a comment. What would y'all drop this? What would y'all rate this? 1 through 10, man. I like this. Be for real, man. If this was in traffic and you was rolling, you was like, dang, I know I'm gonna break my neck. I break my neck for anything. If any of y'all follow me on Instagram, every now and then when I'm out and about, I just take pictures of cars that I see rolling around. Man, it could be an old Porsche, it can be a '63 Impala, just whatever, man. I love them all. I love cars. This is what we're here for. Let's talk cars, man. Social media has changed everybody. Everybody acts like they're so gun ho on one thing, and I can't stand that anymore. This is why I'm doing this. All right, so this next one is a straight up curveball, and I can't wait to talk to y'all about it. Make sure y'all drop a 1 through 10 for Switchman too. This next guy, I don't know what the plans are. I think this is one of those ones where they just sent pictures with no words. It is a Astro van, and I used to want an Astro van bad. Man, there was a whole Astro van era, man, where people was like really tricking out Astro vans. I can't tell if this is the long one or if this is the short one. I think it's the long one. But my man cut the roof. That's right, he cut the roof off an Astro van. Now, I know a lot of y'all's probably like, that's crazy, that's foolish. But you can make some noise with this. I gotta be 200 with you though. It's not gonna be worth anything. I'm gonna keep it real. So every dollar you put into it, make sure you stretch it out wisely. Somebody could come up and I don't want to block you. Somebody could come up and be like, bro, I want that. I know myself. I would admire it. I know what I would do with it. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it. Let me see if there's anything else. Okay, so it's an Astro van. The graphics, I feel, are the graphics that came on there from Chevrolet. I could be wrong. If it is painted, that's what's up. This is what I would do to it, man. You're gonna have to drop a little bit of bread, but you'll make some noise. I don't know what your plans are, but you'll make some noise. Put it on 13s. I know that sounds weird because normally I'm like, everything doesn't need wire wheels. Put it on some 13s with a crazy front tub, man. Have your wheels, man, 2 inches, just have it looking crazy, right? Straight butterfly effect. Put you some pumps going across the back. I would say 4 pump that thing. I don't know. I mean, put the pumps up high so everybody can see it. Have that looking intimidating, but it can just be 4 batteries, 4 to 6 batteries. Nothing too crazy. You are going to have to do some frame reinforcement now, especially with that roof gone, bro. You're going to have to do something with that frame. So I'm gonna let you know that. Awesome ideal. If you guys remember Fast and Furious, so funny story on that is I could have been in Fast and Furious with my car, my import back in the day, but we thought Fast and Furious was going to be one of those just jokes that nobody watches. And then Ludacris started singing Too Fast, Too Furious, and we was like, oh, we missed out. But I had a homie that was in that movie. He had a Honda Accord station wagon. He was hitting switches in one of the scenes. And if you guys really remember that era, the Lowrider Euro era, he had cut the roof off that station wagon, painted green. It was on the cover of like Lowrider Euro and some other magazines. That was a homie of mine. I thought that was so sick. He said, man, one day we just got drunk in the driveway and said, man, we should just cut the roof off. And that's what you did here with this van, bro. Put 4 pumps across the back. Got to reinforce the frame. 13s. Crazy tuck. You could leave the graphics. Yeah, let's cut back on some costs. Let's leave the graphics. It looks like there might be, I don't know if that's something on the fender or if there's like little chips and so forth missing. Maybe just touch up whatever needs to be touched up, fix any dents. Reinforce the frame, pumps in the back. Chrome out the undercarriage. Maybe even a high lockup. I am not a high lockup person. I hate high lockup. I don't want to say I hate it, but I think it gets kind of weird. And that's come a lot of people's flipping their cars over because your lockup is too high. But if you chrome this out, or at least high lockup in the back, there's an Astro van in I think TJ black chromed out undercarriage. I've been wanting to buy that car for a long time. I was talking to a guy from Southside, and he's like, man, that's my boy. I'll tell him. I never heard back. I wanted to buy that Astro van. I still do. I don't know what the hell I'll do with it now, but I would just put a high lockup in the back, chromed out, 13s, 4 pumps, crazy interior. And again, I don't know if I'm calling it the right name, button tuck. That's what my dad used to call it, but like how the 63 was that we were talking about earlier, I would do that in there. I'm not really lying to you. I would do that interior in there. Or bust out some old tweed again. Do full tweed interior. Screw it. We'll go that route too. Something kind of old school, but to the fact that we know that it's not going to cost that much, because again, we got to keep the cost down on this one. But I like this. Drop a comment. Excuse me. What do y'all rate this? 1 through 10. Be truthful. Would you roll this? I would have fun. I would have the whole family up in there, music blasting, hitting switches. This is a fun car. This is what Raggedy Box is supposed to be. This is a fun car, y'all. Something different. Let's talk cars. 1 through 10, man. Don't leave them hanging. What would you drop this? Drop fire emojis, whatever you need to. I like this. Is there anything else? So a picture when it had the roof. That's dope, man. That's dope. It wouldn't look right with big wheels with the roof gone. It could, but nah. You got to do 13. You got to go extreme. You got to pull up looking crazy. Look at this thing without the roof, man. The back bumper, I might put the shaved roll pan in there. So to me, I think this is the longer version. I always like the shorter ones myself. I mean, messing with me, I would cut the frame a little bit and shorten it, but that's just my opinion. Again, we got to keep the cost down on this because of what it is. Just have fun with it, bro. Leave it. You know what? Put some drag plates on the back, man, and just those sparks, man. Just have fun with this, man. Drop a comment, man. I like this. I like this. My man is off-road. Okay, I don't know what direction you're going, but okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. This is cool, man. This is cool. This is what I'm talking about, man. Let's talk cars, man. I like this. I like this. Moving on to the next. What do we got here? Low Cruise 703 has a S10 Mini. I did a S10 in the last video. Like I was saying earlier, everybody starts to send me what everybody else sent. Send me what you got. Let's be different. But I'll go ahead and do this one real quick, man. This is clean. That's a video. My man swinging on him now. Yeah, I love it. Ooh, got a bad pool funk. Have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. I can't work my phone here today. Hold on, I'm trying to turn the volume down real quick. Okay, I said swinging earlier. I'm sorry, I meant swinging. Twist a little bit of Texas in there, but he's swinging this bad boy. Chromed out. Got the gold ones on there. I love that color. It looks good with the gold ones on there. I love these. For anybody who's trying to get in a low riding, man, for one, if you can find one, they're not an expensive item. You know what I mean? He's out here having fun. He's keeping up with the big dogs. You know what I mean? And didn't have to break the bank. You probably broke the bank getting some framework and getting the hydraulics in there, but the rest is pure fun. So I rate this a 10, bro. I wouldn't change anything. Let me see. Grill is popping, chrome. Got the chrome right on the carriage. I can't tell if the rear end and so forth is chrome. I would just do that. If it's not, man, this is hard. You got bead in there. You got the bridge, 3-pumper too. Look like we got a piston going to the front. Got a square in there. Couldn't count how many batteries that was, man. But this is hard. Drop a comment 1 through 10. What y'all rate this S10? Look at this bad boy on the freeway. What would y'all rate this, man? I know y'all want to roll it because I know I would. I know I would. I wouldn't do anything else to this one, man. You're done. That's a done deal right there, man. Kudos on that build, bro. Kudos. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this fool right here. I'm about to talk about. So this is the homie, man. I actually did a feature on this. What's in your garage? Y'all can check for this if you want to see more on it. He has a 56 Bel Air Nomad. Patina. Like I said, Patina is like a secret world that's been going on. That's starting to get a little bit louder. A lot of people is upset about it and whatever, but it literally shows the car's history. It tells a story. Look at this car. When he had this car, it was parked in front of where he stayed at, and a shootout happened. So it really has bullet holes in the windshield. It has bullet holes in the body. That is the original faded Patina since the car was made back in 1956. Like, this car has so much story that to redo this, replace that window and paint it and do it up, yeah, it would look nice. The world would love it, but it would never have this story again. It would never have this story again. Y'all, man, y'all gotta understand. He's got the skirts. He's got the spotlights. He put a little tuck on the front. He kept the hubcaps to let you know I'm not out here hitting switches. I just got the look. He's got the bumper guards. He's got the corners. He's got it all. The visor. Again, check out the feature on What's in Your Garage if you want to see this, man. Just type in What's in Your Garage 56 Bel Air, and then it'll pop up. 56 Nomad, I'm sorry. All the glass is there. He had his music playing. He can just hop in it and roll. The motor runs strong. It's a beautiful car, man. I've tried to buy this car from him. If you ask him hundreds of times, bro, you gonna sell it? No, I'm not gonna sell it. And I'll tell him he's an idiot, and we just keep going. But we cool like that, you know what I mean? So I love you, bro. You deserve your flowers too, man, because one, you're always in my DM telling me that you know what I mean, that I deserve flowers, man. But you deserve flowers too, bro. You know, you keep to yourself, you keep quiet. You did what you had to do. You made moves. You got out of the hood. I can never hate on somebody like you, bro. I can't. You stay positive. You're not online with all the negativity. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about, man. Let's talk cars, man. What y'all think about this? 1 through 10. Would you roll this Nomad? Patina? Or are you one of the people who's like, no, I gotta paint it, I gotta do all that? That's cool. 5-6 years later, I'll see how you feel about it. I mean, I'm keeping it real, man. I hate paint prison, bro. My man also has this 2-door Caprice. What's funny is it's kind of Patina too. You think he has a thing for it, but I think this one just fell in his lap as it is. I don't know what his plans are, but you know, I think we're getting to the point in life in this car game that we're just having fun with what we got. Trust me, somebody will stop you and say, hey man, I need that. How much? Especially if you was in the South. But this is nice right here, man. I love this too. What y'all rate this box? Here's another picture of it. I don't know what I'll do with this, man, because I'm kind of already doing mine, so I don't want to give more raggedy box info. I don't know. You know what I think I would do with this, man? I would probably do like your Nomad and just roll it like that on them hubcaps. Put some nice music in it. Get the AC working. mildly tint the windows, make the interior immaculate. Just roll it like that, man. You don't gotta worry about rock chips, door dings, none of that, man. You just ride. I don't know. You drop a comment. Well, what would y'all do with this box? Now keep in mind, I know people from all over, so there's probably gonna be comments of I'll put big wheels on it. I would squat it. I'll put it on 13s. Like it's endless options when it comes to a box. But drop a comment, 1 through 10. What y'all rate this? I like this. I like this. Do it big, homie. You deserve your flowers, bro. I see you. You're doing a good job, man. I love that you stay out the way, man. Kudos, bro. This next two, was an email submit. Now, email, I don't really get too much information. I don't know Instagram name and so forth. He said this is his friend's rides. So I'm gonna start with the Camaro. Look at this bad boy. Do y'all remember the era, for those of you who was around my age, the era of the rag top? I don't mean sliding, or I don't mean convertible. We used to go to shops and put a cloth top on these cars. That was a fun time, bro. We used to put those tops on anything. I don't know who came up with that idea, but I'm so glad that happened. It might be dated now, but that looks awesome. Look at this Camaro, man. I would break my neck if I seen this car today. Those look like 15. Those ain't 7s. That looks like a 1510. I don't think it's that deep for a 1512, but if you look at the inner dark part of the lip, it is pretty wide. Man, how did you turn back in the day with them bad boys? Let me see if this front. Ooh, I know you was rubbing. This is the era before skinny tires too, man. So you just had that big meaty tire on there. Look at that original gold Dayton knockoff. Those was fun times, y'all. What y'all seeing right now is watered down. Old school low riding was where it was at, man. And those boys used to have so much fun. You can just buy anything and everybody loves you. Look, this is a Chevrolet Camaro with D's on it and lowrider paint job. And when I tell you, when he pulled up on the scene, I don't know him personally, but I'm just saying, I know when he pulled up on the scene, people broke their neck. This is back in the day when you just had to have a camera. You had to take it to Rite Aid or whatever and get the film developed, go home, and then go through the pictures. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all got it so easy these days. Shaved door handles. I know it's heavy flaked out. This is the era where, you know, you gold plated your mirrors, you gold plated your gas door. He didn't know this one. You know what I mean? You used to chrome and gold plate plastic. This was the best year for Camaro. Well, I don't want to say best year because I love me a 69. I love me a 70s also. But when you get to a newer shape, the IROC with the louvers on the hood, that was so cold. My dad had one of those, man. I used to love that car. It was T-top too. This thing is nice, man. I would so love to either own or see this today. Drop a comment. 1 through 10, what y'all rate this IROC, man? Damn, that was fun times, bro. This is when you used to see everything outside. You can go to Crenshaw, you can go to, man, I remember they used to cruise Magnolia and Riverside. You should just see these things, man. You used to go to Pomona and see these guys, San Bernardino car shows, you used to see these things. The chrome and gold trim over the wheels and tires, man, that was our era, man. That was so much fun. You didn't know what you was gonna see. You just didn't know. It could be a big old Suburban on spokes. Could have been a Beretta on spokes. You never knew. Now it's like, I feel like if I go to a car show, and I know I'm just rambling, but we're talking cars. This is a safe place. This is where I feel like I can talk and be me. When I go to the scene now, it's just Impalas. I really don't even have to go. It's gonna be an Impala or a Regal locked up high. I miss these days, man, where you used to be able to just see crazy stuff. Drop a comment, 1 through 10. This IROC. Be truthful. Would you roll this today? Would you break your neck today, man? Talk to me in the comments, man. I read the comments, man. I appreciate the feedback. We can go back and forth, man. I know as of right now, until I figure out where this is gonna take me, all I can do is read you guys' comments, man. So if you engage with me, man, I'll talk back. Again, make sure you submit your rides if you want me to talk about it. Instagram at @aDaywithCALIBOY. Only hit me there. I don't know why people's hit me up on pages that I don't advertise, like I didn't say to go over there. At @aDaywithCALIBOY. That's where I'm at. I have other people who help me out on other pages, so it's not me you're always talking to. If you don't have Instagram, email caliboyscars@yahoo.com. Try to leave me some feedback. Just sending pictures is fine. I don't know if it's yours or if it's somebody else's. Let me know if it's okay to share your name. I've been sharing names. I haven't had any issues so far, but this is just the second one of this. Talk to me, man. But this iRock is cold. Let's go to the second friend's car real quick. Corvette. These things was fire too. Man, I remember old Ryan used to have crazy ads in lowrider magazines, man. Just subs all in the back, because there's no back seat in a Corvette. They used to have the speaker wall, gold amps all in the back glass. Man, we used to have fun, man. Do y'all feel what I'm saying? We used to have fun. We used to be outside, man, doing crazy stuff to cars, breaking necks. Got the lowrider style graphics on a Corvette. And I can tell you right now, looking at that Cherokee and that Jetta and so forth in the background, this is early 90s. 91, 92, 93. So you was big dog. This Corvette was damn near brand new. I can't tell if the wheels are gold plated or if it's just reflecting off the grass and the sunlight. It might be chrome, but that was the era of getting like a 20 and gold plating it and pulling up at a lowrider show. But the catch was, the key was to this style car back in the day, it was all about that body kit. I said that in the last video. If you got a Honda, you gotta have that body kit. The iRock before, body kit. This Corvette, body kit. So when you put it down on the hydraulics, there wasn't really too much air back then. There was like the early stages of it. But when you laid it out with that body kit, that car just made a statement just sitting there. I would break my neck for either one of these two cars. I would love to own either one of these two cars. This Corvette, I've actually thought about doing something like this not too long ago. Let me tell you a little bit about me, y'all. I be wanting to grab stuff and do crazy stuff. Stuff that's simple. Like, I can get this and hook it up in a matter of weeks. But then I get to thinking, like, am I the only person who's gonna like this? Am I the only one who's gonna want it if I go to sell it? And I'll stop. I kind of block myself doing that. But there's been a lot of cars that I've been wanting to fix up and pull out on the scene just to get a reaction. So drop a comment. What would y'all do with this Corvette? 1 through 10. Would you break your neck if you saw it today? Would you love to own it today? Another car that I know I wanted to do because it came with the body kit was the Ford Thunderbird. I can't remember the model. I want to say SVT, but I think that's more the truck. I can't remember what they called the Thunderbird, but it came with a supercharger. It had the body kit. That dropped down on the deep dish Dayton's. Fire. Let's see who else we got, man. Ooh, okay, so let's check this out. I am just starting to get into bombs. I've always seen them. I've always been annoyed by that damn horn. I'm gonna keep it real with you. But I love me a bomb. I just don't know that much about them. Maybe because I don't know what I would play if I drove one. To me, I feel like whenever I get behind the wheel, I gotta have my playlist ready. And I don't know what to play with a bomb. So drop a comment, but like, drop me a name of an artist and a song. Let me hear what type of music people play when you drive a bomb. But let's get into my man right here. It's a project that's getting ready to come out. Man, I would love to film this. I think you said you're in Texas, so I'll have to get out there. But look at this color. Oh man, and then with the orange and the golds and the darker browns and the patterns, this is so clean. Full frame off. I can't tell you too much about it. Man, I love the tires. Looks like we are on bags, maybe. Could be a spring. This is so clean. Let's see what else we got. Got the visor to match the patterns with the lace, the fades, spider webs. Man, we got it all going on in here, man. Shout out to painters who get down like this, man. I give it to y'all. It's a pure talent. Look at this thing. Is that your antenna hole right there? A French antenna, maybe? I don't know. I would assume that would be an antenna hole. I know the Alba still do the teardrops and so forth. This thing is awesome, bro. I can't wait for you to finish this off. This thing is hard. That's hard, my man. I don't know years and so forth. I think Fleetline, at least. I think I can at least tell you that. But let's talk cars, man. Talk to me, man. Let me know what year, make, and model this is, man. This is awesome, bro. Anything else? Ooh, look at the motor, full rebuilt motor. I got a question for you, my man. Are you going to be showing this, or is this going to be a cruiser? I would love to hear a little bit more on this. This is nice. Look at that, with the visor on, just lined up, those patterns going all the way through. That is so dope. That is so dope. Looks like we got what made the designs down here at the bottom. Probably shouldn't show that, but it is what it is. But man, I love it. I love it, man. Okay, I'm probably going to get ready to wrap it up because I don't want this to be too long. I always throw in my curveball at the end. Let me know what y'all think about this. And did I say 1 through 10? Judge 1 through 10 on my man's bomb. Would you roll it? Would you love to have it? Give me some info on it. Let me show y'all my curveball real quick before we get up out of here. I believe this is a Grand Prix. I don't see them much. I believe there's 0 in SoCal. Northern California might have some, but I do not see this car. I don't think I've ever seen one of these in person. I believe it's a Grand Prix. I saw GP on the grill. Those look like Budniks, if I said that right. Budniks. The old school billet style wheels, but there could be something newer. Big brake system. You probably got a big motor. You're squatting hard with the fat lip in the back. It's something different. Now you're one of one. I can't explain the feeling of being one of one. It's awesome. Everybody knows it's you when you pull up. You know, somebody was to steal your car, so bro, I just saw it on the 91. I just saw it on the 110. You know what I mean? I'm talking California freeways. I just saw it on 85 South. You know what I mean? So this is hard. Drop a comment. What y'all think about this Grand Prix? Let me see if I got another one. Hideaway headlights. There go to GP. I love anything with hideaway headlights. Man, you turn them on, that bad boy flaps up. My Cougar got hideaway headlights, boy. I'm about to be acting a fool when that bad boy comes outside. I'm telling y'all right now. Back up. Man, this is clean. I don't know if that was supposed to be a light right there in the lower valance. This thing is cold, boy. Those look like Budniks, man. This is so cold. Squatting so nice. It's not sitting up high. He got them big wheels tucked up in there. They're like 24s. I doubt that's a 22. That looks like a big car. That looks like a fun car. Here go another one, man. Shout out Miami Earl. Alright, so it sounds like it's going to be a Florida car. Okay, there go that light. So it wasn't done in that first picture. That thing is cold, man. What would y'all rate this? 1 through 10. Be truthful with CALIBOY, man. This is a safe place. Most of y'all have YouTube names. Most people aren't even familiar with y'all. So you can open up, man. Be for real. What would you drop? What do you rate this Grand Prix? 1 through 10. Would you drive it? Would you own it? What would you do with it? Let me see. Could I picture this on 13s? I could. A nice tuck in the front, some 520s. Chromed out undercarriage. I could see it like that too. This might be a car that some of y'all need to look for to lowride in SoCal. I can definitely see this car in the Bay. Oh, the Bay is going to roll this all day. They're going to put spokes on there with the mustard and mayo. Man, this is cold. I don't want to take up too much time, man. Drop a comment. What y'all think about that? Hit me up on Instagram. And this is the only place. At @aDaywithCALIBOY. Anything, anywhere else, you don't get a response, that's why. Email, if you don't have Instagram, CaliboysCars@yahoo.com. Talk to me. Give me a little bit of details in there. Don't write me a novel because I be busy, so I gotta skim through novels. I've gotten a few. I try to go back and read them and give you my real input. But try to keep it short. Tell me a little bit about your car. Send me pictures of your car, man. Let's share it to the world. Get your flowers through CALIBOY. I have no problem letting people know that your car is hard. Talk to me. Let's talk cars with CALIBOY, man. Another one. I appreciate y'all. Share, like, subscribe. I'm out.